Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to Vanilla Hardcore Classic and our Gnome Warrior. We are back at it today collecting tunnel rat ears. They don't want to drop, so it's been a little bit of a slow drop, right? We made a little pit stop back in Iron Forge at the end of the last one, trained a bunch of our professions, grabbed one-handed axes, and trained guns. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. Right now we are using a dagger. +2 attack power. Pretty hot. Let's come over here and see if these guys are more willing now to drop some of their body parts, mainly the ears. We have Demoralizing Shout now as well. It's going to reduce the melee attack power, so I should probably be popping it. You guys let me know. Is Demoralizing Shout another waste of rage while you're soloing, similar to how Thunderclap kind of is? Let me know your thoughts. I might pop it a little bit. Maybe if it's something like an at-level bear, something that can actually like do quite a bit of damage to us, I would use it. Yeah, it looks like, man, we keep finding this camp, and it's really one of the only big areas that we're finding with a lot of them. And then there's the mine over this way. Oh, see, that did not work out. Oh, they're the kind of person who's literally just gonna let us die. Yeah, I see. I see how it is. I see. They thought about helping us and they're like, nah. Yeah, I'm glad we got out of there. It's fine. I don't begrudge them. I hope what they have to be wary of is I dropped all those guys. It could come back to bite them. It could come back to bite them, me having to leash them like that. I don't like all the poisons I have stacked. Oh, see, even this one went right to her. Okay, we're gonna back off here. We're gonna stay out of combat for a second. We're gonna let all that stuff kind of sort itself out. I don't want to fight these guys here. I don't have a big interest in fighting them here. This guy seems more my speed, out here all on his own. Hey, the rain stopped. Guys, keep your eyes peeled. At any moment the sun could come out. It's a pretty awesome transition if you can see it happening. Maybe it'll just be foggy for a while. I don't know. It would be nice if some point today the sun came out. I could say the same thing for real life, but I've been spoiled lately, so I can't complain too much. We had a big windstorm come through, and then we were having unseasonably mild temperatures. After the big windstorm, things have, you know, kind of been colder. 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which for Michigan this time of year is actually not bad. Had a nice long walk this morning with the dog. But it's gray outside today, just like it's been gray in the game. I would like there to be sunshine in one place or the other. That would make me feel good. The ears did start to drop finally. We are getting quite a few, so I feel pretty good. I'm really starting to get interested in the types of hardcore players that exist. Like, just the personality types that people break down into. For instance, are you a helper or a watcher? Are you the type of person who's going to help somebody as they struggle with a fight that might end their run? Are you going to help that person, or are you going to watch them struggle and potentially die? I think that there are two groups of people. I think there are helpers, maybe three. There might be helpers, watchers, and I'd hate to admit it, but there might be griefers. There might be there's always griefers, right? But I think the griefers are such a small minority that it barely matters. So let's just say that there are helpers and watchers. The warlock back there, they were a watcher. They didn't have any mobs on them. They were standing near us. We had 3 of them on us. With the Voidwalker as a warlock with an out-level warrior, we could have handled them no problem. They decided to watch and walk away. Whereas we've helped people. I think I'm more of a helper. It's hard for me to leave somebody in that position knowing I could make a difference. I would just think about it afterwards if I did. But that kind of thing, now neither is right or wrong. Now, why should somebody risk their character's life for me, right? I'm nobody to them. I totally get it. You know, you put hours and hours and hours into this character, you want it to live. You've worked so hard, you don't want to risk helping some random warrior fight 3 guys that he stupidly pulled. Like, I completely get both sides. Neither side is wrong. I'm just interested in that difference. And if it's innate or if it's like experiential, maybe somebody has had, maybe they started as a helper, but then had too many times when either other people didn't help them or maybe they got themselves killed by helping other people. And then maybe experientially we changed our habits. That's the kind of stuff that interests me. We're gonna pop a little potion here. We don't have a big potion, so... I'm gonna stop talking so much now about, like, the philosophy of World of Warcraft and actually focus up on not getting killed. That could be smart. Am I going to be able to fight any more of these guys without incredible amounts of danger? See, this is where we need a gun, because if I had ammo for a gun, ammo and a gun even, I could more safely target this guy. Although it seems like we got him just fine. I think that might be as many as we're going to get over here. I don't feel good about trying to do anything with these guys here. That's clearly a group of 3. This warlock is still hanging out. Everyone kind of gets hung up on this quest because it takes a while, right? I can be a little cutthroat myself. I'll never do anything that might get somebody killed, but... I will tag a mob. That I will do. That's something that has experientially changed about me. Is that, you know, there was a time when I would not have charged that. I would have saw him lining up. I would have understood that dots take a minute to tick. I would have felt sympathy. And I wouldn't have charged that enemy. But, you know, it's hardcore. Gotta progress. You didn't help me fight my 3 kobolds, so what are you gonna do? And then I wonder, like, when some of you guys say, like, well, Thunderclap isn't very useful, or maybe Demoralizing Shout isn't really useful, I wonder if that's more from the numerical standpoint of, like, an Arms Warrior or a Fury Warrior. Whereas if I'm a defensive warrior, and my thing is about weakening people, slowing them down, taking less damage over time, and making the battles draw out, maybe these things might be good for us. Because remember, our fights are going to last longer as prot spec than any other spec. We got a green shield. Ooh. Very, very nice. That is awesome. I like it. Sometimes you kill a random bear and they have a green shield. That's what I kind of like about this game mode too, is like we fight a lot more enemies. And because of that, well, because of that we have 3 bags. And I feel like we're going to get more drops and more interesting drops. I'd really love to get to a point where we get some blues. Just some random blues. You know how good it feels when you get a blue that you can actually wear that's like a random world drop? I will say if we get like an epic weapon, if we were to get like an epic two-handed axe high up in levels, that might be a thing that makes us switch specs. I'm reserving the right to switch specs one time. I think I need to work that into the rules for next time. Yeah, if we were to get like an epic axe or two-handed weapon at some point that was just amazing on like a world drop, that would be the time that I would switch specs to use it optimally. That would probably be the only real situation where I would go off of protection spec. Really what we want are some amazing one-hand drops and some amazing shield drops. That's really what we want. Yeah, probably not going in on those guys, to be fair. That was a little too close. Hey, there we go, 12 out of 12. It does have an end.
Well met.
What do we want? Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing. We'll sell the boots.
See you soon.
Alright, so I think that's basically all. Oh, look at this. Right as we're leaving. Right as we're leaving, the sun comes out. That's, well, that's incredibly rude of it. That is incredibly rude of it. What else can we do here? Is there anything else we can do? I don't know if I want to do this. We can go check it out. Let's go check it out. If it's too dicey, you know, then we won't do it. If we're at level with them, we won't do it. If they're like level 12, I want to have 2 levels on these guys. The good thing is we have Shield Bash now, so there are some casters. And we'll be able to deal with them a little bit better. Look at this random scout out here. What are you doing? Oh, you have a whole little encampment over here. Yeah, now that the sun came out, I'm enticed to stay because of how pretty it is. I've been waiting for the sun to come out all day. And if I go over to Westfall right now, guess what'll happen? It'll be cloudy. It'll be rainy. And I will be emotionally right back where I started, so we are gonna stick it out here for a bit. Now, I don't want to miss my turn, which I already did. Alright, let's go ahead and actually track the quest, keep me on task here. Skull Thumpers and Seers, so they're gonna be up one of the hills here to the back of this little valley. But we're gonna have to be careful even in this area. I don't even want to leave a lot of stuff around me. These guys path around so much that I think we'll fight our way back here a little bit. We're heading for this little trail back here. We can see the lamppost in the distance, or the torches or whatnot. Okay, let's sit on our regen for a second. Our health regen actually is not that bad when we're out of combat. See, the fact that these guys are level 12 is making me think that the guys up the hill here are gonna be a little bit higher level than that. And they're definitely gonna run. Right away, we're in trouble. It's true. I think I'm gonna kill one and leash the other. And when I can move again, we'll start doing that now. Oh, he ran the wrong way. We gotta bail. We effed up really, really bad, and we have to bail because he ran for help, to be sure. Alright, this guy did not get help. Oh, he resets right when we're about to kill him? What a jerk. What a jerk. So they should go a little easier this time, although the Skull Thumpers being able to stun us like that, not very good. The stun is bad. We can't block while we're stunned, we can't evade while we're stunned, we just take the full hits. The stun is bad. Oh, okay, inventory's full. Yeah, that's horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible. Oh my gosh. On the good side of things, we got some intellect stand pants. On the bad side of things, guys, I don't want to fight these guys. These guys seem like they're going to be a lot of trouble for us at this level. We are going to follow our original plan, and we are going to get the heck out of here. I just don't have any good feelings about that. Not at all.
You need something?
Let's go ahead and vendor some stuff. think we'll go ahead and sell the weapons for now. Goblino the Rogue died at level 15 in Westfall to Defias Trapper. Rip, brother. Are we doing Rip or F today? Is it Rips or Fs? I don't know what we're doing some days.
See you around.
Okay, so did we sell anything, or did I just like completely run away from that guy? Not doing anything at all. Yeah, we sold very little in reality. I have to buy another bag.
Looking for something specific?
Alright, yeah, let's sell some of this stuff just to get our inventory cleaned up a bit. Let's move some things around. Boar intestines we can sell.
Light bless you.
Okay, I think that's good for now. I was hoping to get another colorful bag. I wish you could spend a little bit more money and buy the colorful bags. That'd be nice. I've really enjoyed it, despite, you know, aside from the fact that it keeps us alive, I've really enjoyed the zone hopping here. We get to see places like Elwyn a little bit longer, get to kind of like go back and enjoy them and relax a little bit, especially on a run like this that's like, it's stressful when we're in the thick of it. But occasionally we get to go back and just kind of run through a zone like Elwyn, take a couple deep breaths and not feel like we're in any immediate danger. It's a good little break up to things, I feel like. Eventually we're going to be flying around everywhere. We could have got the flight point in Westfall earlier, but I decided not to. I don't really remember what level the quests are at intro-wise here. I thought maybe level 12. Some of the Westfall stew quest and the oats for the horse. Probably some of the stuff that we're going to want to work on first. I don't know if we want to jump right into the Defias quest. The first one's okay. It's the subsequent one with the casters that's really, really rough. So we're probably gonna zone hop a little bit more before we take on those casters. I'd like to be level 16 and have a few more powerful abilities and maybe some more tools at our disposal. That's what I would like. Alright, let's talk to the Furl Brows.
You need something?
It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard a ruckus in the fields. The fields were full of hooligans. We left in a rush and I forgot to pack my pocket watch. Verna's pa gave me that watch on our wedding day and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse. Look for the field pumpkins to the west. You can't miss it.
Safe travel.
We're gonna work on that a little bit later, I think. I think there's like a 2 or 3 pull inside that
Hey
house.
there.
Westwall Stew. I never thought the day would come when I leave the farm. But the fields are overrun with thieves, and it's far too dangerous for us here now. As soon as Farmer Furbrow gets the wagon fixed, we'll be on our way. Maybe you could do me a favor. Let me scribble down my recipe for Westfall Stew. Please take it to Selma Saldean over on the farm yonder. The Saldean's farm is beyond the fork in the road.
Safe travels. How are you?
And then poor old Blanchie, such a tired beast after all the work we put her through. I fed her before we left the farm, but we weren't expecting the wagon to break on us. If you could bring her a few handfuls of oats from the fields, I'd be grateful. I bet you could find some around all of the farms in Westfall.
See you later.
Okay, all of the farms in Westfall, you say. What do we got here? Silverleaf. Do we have anything more interesting than Silverleaf? Bruiseweed, okay, yeah. These guys are level 10, so... not an awful place to kind of get our feet wet here. We don't need anything from them right now. Just looking for oats. And doing a little herbing. Oh, we can't... guys, it's vanilla classic. I can't make these guys bleed. Yeah, I can't bleed them. Okay, so the sacks of oats are going to be in bags like this. So no rend for us against these guys. It's going to make things a little bit more challenging, I think. Probably a good reason to do Demoralizing Shout and a Thunderclap to kind of stop some of their incoming damage. Since we'll be putting out less damage. Looks like we'll have to refresh all of our potions after this. Very nice. I love seeing that bar up there full of potions. Okay, are there any more oats here? They're kind of hard to see. They've always been hard for me to see. And, yeah, I don't think there are any more here in this field. Sometimes there will be some around the backs of buildings and stuff like that. Where is this bruiseweed? Probably way too close to these Defias guys. Sack of oats. You're level 10. I bet I could take both of you if you don't pull the one inside. You're probably going to want to run. Yep. Somehow did not pull her. That's good. Do a potion here. Looks like somebody's doing some alchemy in here. Yeah, that was the wrong way to go if you wanted to actually get out of the building, honey. So that was pretty lucrative as far as getting some oats. I wonder if there are any around the backside. Oh, hello. Nothing around the back. Maybe we should be making our way to the Chaldean farm to pick up those quests. And we'll also keep our eyes open as we go through the various fields. We'll keep looking for more of the oats. Yeah, we didn't grab this bruiseweed. I would like to. Oh, we can't. What do we need to be? 100? Need to be 100? Yeah, we're not 100. That's for sure. I love Westfall. It's one of my favorite zones. The lighting here is so good all times of day. It has that autumnal vibe that I really like. Autumn being my favorite time of year. Very, very enjoyable zone. I'm going to try to play in this zone in different times of the day. Like I'll try to get some later afternoon and evening recordings in this zone just to see like the sunset light effects and stuff like that. I'd also like to do a nighttime episode here. I don't think I've ever been in Westfall at night. And in Vanilla Classic, we'll get to actually experience true darkness. Well, as true as it gets.
Can I help you?
Westfall Stew. Berna was always such a sweet lass. We'll miss her here in Westfall, but between you and me, she's a city girl at heart, and Stormwind will suit her just fine. Now we can make Westfall Stew. Help me make some Westfall Stew. Come back with the following ingredients. 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 Gortusk snouts, and 3 Murloc eyes. 3 okra. We got some okra already. And then she has Gortusk liver pie, same thing, 8 Gortusk livers. So we're going to be doubling up on some of the enemies here, getting various rewards from them for multiple quests. Let's go ahead and track these. Let's turn that one off for now. And let's untrack In Defense of the King's Lands. There we go. That looks clean. He is going to have a quest for the Harvest Watchers. Look at what happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk, but the damn thieves have driven them off. Not me, though. But it does seem like some Harvest Watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work, I'd like you to go out and kill 20 of them. Come back when you're done.
Be careful.
20 of they're level 15, so probably not something we're going to work on right this minute. Vultures, Murlocs, Gortusks, and Okra, though, we can all do to the north of us. Like, in this area here. So I feel like that's probably a good place to start. That being said, if I see handfuls of oats here, I could just grab them. Not seeing anything that is super obvious, although there are some other players here. And they're going to be looking for the same objectives. The one thing we don't need is coyotes. I don't think we ever need the coyotes for anything, do we? They're like the forgotten mob of the zone. They might be one of the only mobs that we don't use for some kind of food product. Although we might have a recipe for coyote meat. Yeah, we have coyote steaks. So we do need the coyotes. That's something I need to keep in mind. As we're killing everything else, I'm going to be killing coyotes. Because we need coyote meat. These are higher level flesh rippers. Those are not the young flesh rippers that we could be fighting. But the younger ones may be a little bit harder to locate. Let's try our luck here and just see how it goes. Sometimes these birds can be pretty nasty. Yeah, we have a disease on us too. Tetanus. Stamina reduced by 2 for 11 minutes. How long was this on us originally? Was it a 12-minute debuff? I didn't even notice it go up, but yeah, we have tetanus, guys. How freaking awful is that? I think sometimes like some of the potions are going to help balance out some of those awful status effects that we get in vanilla. Because vanilla is full of bad status effects, especially for physical damage dealers, I feel like. If we ever get a character into Ungoro Crater and they're a melee character, oh man, the bugs there have some terrible debuffs. I remember them lasting for a long time. See, we ideally want to target some of these younger ones, level 10. Well, there we go. It said I was in combat for a minute. We don't need smugglers or anything yet. The Furlbrow Pumpkin Patch here might be a good place to look for sacks of oats. Bruiseweeds, we can't do. We need Briarthorn, I thought. Briarthorn, Haven't seen any of that yet. This is great. Good for us. We'll just come in here and grab this. Assuming we can share it, I don't think it's gonna... The whole wardrobe isn't gonna disappear, but I will definitely grab that now and get that done with. Take advantage of the other players that exist. Yeah, I feel much better here than trying to fight those Trogs back in Loch Modan. It was gonna be so bad. Oh man, see, I'm starting to learn when to make those choices. It's gonna seem really sudden and jarring to you guys when I do that. It's probably gonna annoy some people that I don't try more. But hardcore is not about trying more in a difficult area. Hardcore is about making smart choices. And a lot of times the smart choice, when things are challenging and difficult and you've pulled 3 guys and had to run away, that's probably a time to go do something else if you have other stuff you can do. We may not always have the luxury of having other stuff to do, but while we do, we have to take advantage of it in order to prolong our lives, you know, as one does when they want to survive. So yeah, I feel like I made the right call there, and I'll be doing stuff like that as much as I can. Kind of trusting that initial gut instinct that tells you, hey, you just done messed up really bad and almost got killed, maybe you don't want to be here right now. And then not just thinking that and trying again and then getting killed, but thinking that and then acting on it. That's the real trick, isn't it? But I think we'll get better at it over time. Instant respawn? Okay, okay. What did we not loot? Inventory's full. Okay, I think someone might be a vendor. Somebody might be a vendor. I just don't know. Not anybody here. Maybe Lady Saldean. Maybe he's a vendor. Somebody's a vendor, right? If not, we can go down to Sentinel Hill. That's fine, but... I feel like if he's a farmer, he'd have stuff to sell. It would make sense.
Greetings.
He is a vendor. Look at that. I remembered something useful. Special chicken feed. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. The oil I feel like we need for a quest later. I'm going to hang on to it. I think it's one of the lighthouse quests. The hops, same thing. Alcro we need. Stringy vulture meat we need. Alright, I think I have to save everything boar related. All boar related things have to be held on to. And I don't think I can really get rid of anything else either. It's getting really tight in our bags. Very, very tight. He does have level 5 food, which is fine. That's what we've been using. Maybe we buy some of these, get rid of the cheese, and replace. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Let's head back out. Just looking for bags of oats. Not seeing any here. Here's one. Oh, there's 2 here. Look at that. Look how lucky we are. Very nice. This was the guy we couldn't finish looting. I swear there used to be sacks of oaks behind some of these buildings. Oh, there's one right there, actually. Just looking for one more of these now. I do see one. Will we get there before anybody else? Yeah, I think so. I think we're good. I had a feeling we might aggro one of those guys. I had a feeling. This is why we didn't come here at level 12. Because of situations like this. Let's go turn in the Pocket Watch and the Oats quest. Might be a good time to bandage. I'm getting annoyed at all the bruiseweed that we can't herb. I may have to go somewhere. Loch Modan seemed okay for herbing. There was nothing out of level for us there. So maybe we'll have to head back that way. I'm just kind of confused about where we could find Briarthorn. Seemed like it was supposed to be like a level 80 intermediary between like Silverleaf and this bruiseweed. But so far we haven't come across any. Maybe that'll change. I need to be elsewhere. We don't have to fight all these guys. Let's go around them.
What can I do for you?
My watch, thank you so much. We are but poor farmers and we have lost our land, but please accept this reward as a token of appreciation. Dej the Druid, level 16, dead in Darkshore.
Have a good one.
He gave us lots of bread and lots of milk, which is appropriate.
Hello.
And we hit level 15, which is awesome.
Have a good one.
Oh, inventory issues. Neither of you are vendors. So many inventory issues.
See you around.
It's gotten so bad. Yeah, I don't even know what we can do here. Let's drop this. Let's drop this.
Good day to you. See you later.
A 4-slot bag that we don't need. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so that stuff is turned in. It might be an okay time to head down to Sentinel Hill, at least to grab the flight point, set our Hearthstone. But we are going to make a stop at the Saldean farm to vendor in case we can fight some more animals on the way. Looking at our talent tree, this will be the first point we can put into toughness. We're going to increase the armor value of our items by 2% per point. So it'll be 10% increase in our armor by the time we're done with that one. Sometimes I wonder if when people say that the warrior is a hard class to play, I wonder if they just mean that the kill rate is slow? It seems like an easy class to play in the sense that it's easy to live through stuff. At least for us it has been pretty easy to survive through things. Thank you for the fortitude, that is amazing. Such a huge bonus to us on hardcore. I really do appreciate all the buffs. It's really nice that he's a vendor. I don't think there was a time when I did not realize he was a vendor. And yeah, it's really nice. Alright, Mage Royal, very nice, good, good, good. We do need Mage Royal for mana potions. That's awesome, we can start skilling up on those. Yeah, I think these longer fights, it's worth it to pop Demoralizing Shout and maybe even a Thunderclap. Maybe Thunderclapping sooner would probably be better at this point in the fight, it's probably not worth it. Okay, but really, we are going to head south. I swear we're going to. I know I keep getting distracted, but I feel like it's okay. We have a level 19 Dust Devil over here that we definitely don't want to get anywhere close to. This thing could end us. I really don't like how it's kind of coming this way. Oh, are we need livers. We just need so many livers, and these guys are not dropping livers. We're done with the snouts. We only need livers and snouts from these guys. Although I feel like there's a quest in Red Ridge where we need a different part that we're also getting. It could be the intestines. That could have been the Loch Modan quest, actually, that I'm thinking about. I'm going to sell things that I don't need for this quest. If that means we have to farm it up later for a different quest, I don't really mind doing that. Does not bother me. I think we're kind of proving that kill experience is king when it comes to getting ahead of the curve. Coupled with some decent zone hopping. This guy paths all around, and I feel very uncomfortable with that. We got a Dwarven Hatchet of Strength, which is going to be an upgrade once we have the skill to actually wield it effectively. That's really nice. I'm glad we picked up one-handed axes. Alright, let's get into it. Some proper hacking and slashing. You are level 10. You seem like a good place for us to start. We might have to switch out to the dagger to finish him, but maybe not. Maybe we just hold our ground and keep Ren going. We should actually be okay. It'll only get easier from here. I don't want to pull 2 on accident, though. Let's come up here. Oh, you're level 13. No, thank you. What can I do here? Which one of you guys wants to body pull? You want a body pull, right? There we go. Let's check out those axe swing animations. Very nice. Pretty good for not having full weapon skill. We will turn in the breadcrumb here, and we'll pick up the quests that are here, and then we'll kind of think about what we're going to do after Westfall Stew and Gortusk Liver Pie. We're going to prioritize that lower level stuff first, though.
Light be with you.
The People's Militia. The People's Militia has but one goal: to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of Defias trapper sightings near the Jangalode mine to the northwest, as well as the Molson farm and Furbrow pumpkin farm. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 Defias trappers and 15 Defias smugglers.
Light bless you.
He also has the Defias Brotherhood. The band of wretches responsible for driving the good people of Westfall from the land call themselves the Defias Brotherhood. I need you to infiltrate this clan of thugs. We need to know who heads up the cartel and where they are hiding out. In Lakeshire, in the inn, there is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favor. Travel to Lakeshire in the Redbridge Mountains east of Elwyn and find out what you can.
Be careful.
We will do that eventually.
What can I do for you?
And patrolling Westfall, Stormwind has abandoned us. A foul wind of depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This was my homeland, and I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We, the former farmers, shall make our stand. Your task, should you choose to accept it, is to patrol the grasslands of Westfall. Track down and slay the vile gnolls that seem to be working in conjunction with the Deadmines thieves. Bring me 8 gnoll paws, and I will reward your bravery.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. Quartermaster.
Good day to you.
What else do you got going on? If we can get a gun, he has some light shot and heavy shot we could use. Let's go ahead and sell the dagger now. We're going to keep the coyote meat because we are going to be cooking that up. Alright, and we need to keep a hold of the livers
See you later.
and the snouts. Let's come over to the inn, we'll bind our hearthstone, and we will do a little bit of cooking. I think it's basically all we can really do right now. We can make some bandages, but we still have 6. Oh, you have a quest.
Well met.
The Defias front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear. Bring me 15 of these bandanas and I'll see to it you are rewarded.
Go with honor, friend.
Looking for something specific?
I don't really see a good place to cook, which is a little weird.
What can I do for you?
I don't know what you can do for me. You can't allow me to cook, I don't think, which is what I really need to be able to do. Yeah, we can't do it here. It requires a cooking fire. I'll have to figure that out. I thought we could make one with, like, tinder and stuff, but we would need a vendor that could sell us those things in order to be able to do that. I think for now, this is a decent place for us to take a little bit of a break.
Safe travels.
We did pick up some more quests. This first one we could probably do. It's green, so yeah, I think taking care of that would be good. We'll do these 3. And then we'll kind of go from there. I think at that point it might, well, you know, we have to do this eventually. Part of me did mean to do this when we were back in Loch Modan and I forgot, but we'll get it done. We'll do these 3 and then we'll go back over to that side of the world. And we'll continue. By then we should be able to do in defense of the King's Lands. We'll go up and see Mountaineer Stormpike and see what he wants. So that is kind of the plan, guys. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.